What is up, my little demented necrophiliacs? Currently playing the ARK. Oh fuck, and there's a raptor chasing me. And that's my T-Rex, by the way. And this is my beautiful castle. So let's go inside real quick before the raptor comes after me again. Where is it? Oh, it has to be out there somewhere. Thank fuck. So how does somebody tame an alpha T-Rex? Well, basically there's a story behind it. I captured the egg and I incubated it, but little did I know, Mammy T-Rex chased after me and killed me. So here's the situation. I was traveling with my Equus, which is my prehistoric, that's an Argentines, by the way. But I change all the names of the dinosaurs. And they're very confusing as well, for example. I'll tell you the story in a second. So if you hear the name grass and die, you don't think of giant prehistoric spiders, do you? Ooh, calm down, you two. Now I'll throw you in a bit of food later. And my Argentine is a very vicious bird. Very. So I was traveling with my Equus, and I had 6 sheep. No lie. So we were running, like so. And my Equus fell off a cliff. My prehistoric zebra slash horse slash whatever. Fell off a cliff, and I was so annoyed. I was like, oh, you bastard. Like, I have to go down there and get you now, and I have 6 sheep. So I found a couple of rocks in a kind of a moon shape, you know, against the mountaintop. And I brought the sheep in. I said, come over here, sheepy. Stay here. And I clicked all stop, because you can tell them to stop and stay. So you can. So sorted. So I went to get my Equus. But I didn't go down the right hill. I fell the opposite side. And I realized, oh fuck, I'm up to going the wrong way. So I turned my around to go back, and I seen this giant egg. I said to myself, ooh, look at that. I'm gonna take that and incubate it. I did. I picked it up and I went about my business. All of a sudden the screen started vibrating and there was a roar. The T-Rex chased after me. I ran, I dodged, I ran, I dodged. I hid inside a little house that I had created. No, the T-Rex decided not having any of that bitch. Took it down, I went in the water, I ran off. And I ran for ages. It caught me and I died. I went back and got my bag, because your inventory still hangs around. And the egg was still in my inventory. Lucky me. I got the egg and I fucking ended up fucking incubating it. Now something popped up on my screen. Level 40 or something. Level 40 Ovis, which is the sheep. They're called an Ovis. Level 40 Ovis has killed Alpha T-Rex. And I'm thinking to myself, one of my sheep that should be dead ended up killing an alpha T-Rex? How the fuck? So the only conclusion that I could come to was the T-Rex was either injured, or the alpha T-Rex couldn't actually kill it because it was so small, like it couldn't get down to it. And I reckon the sheep was defending me. It must have been behind me, you know. I mustn't have told every single one of them to stop. One of them must have been a bit slow on the uptake and was still following me. That's the only thing I can think of. Anyhow, I found the sheep again. I found my Equus and I found 4 sheep. There was 2 sheep missing. The one that killed my T-Rex went missing, I'd say. So there was 4 sheep. Fabulous. I brought the sheep and the Equus back to camp safely and calmly, even though it took a long time. And when I was building, there's Ovis. When I was building this castle, I just call out every now and again, just in case some of the dinosaurs that I had previously pop up. And guess what? 2 fucking sheep ran towards me, so all the sheep survived. Isn't that a story? Now, I lost a Spinosaurus. Well, how do you lose a Spinosaurus? Well, you die when a raptor kills you. And this was long before tracking devices. So that's pretty much it. This was before tracking devices. I lost it. Now, it didn't die because it tells me when your animals die. Now when I built this castle, I wanted to build a creepy castle with lots of nooks and crannies, but I also thought about Resident Evil, the very first game, you know, with all the creepy stuff, the laboratories and whatnot. So I'll show you the laboratory real quick, laboratory, whatever you call it. All the bits and bobs and stuff, and there's lots of nooks and crannies that go into the house. I really should have a glass kind of thing. I'm going to do that eventually. You know, connecting up. Maybe, just maybe. Oh, yes. You want to go up there into that little house? There's a surprise for you. And it's probably hungry too. Well, let's go out here actually for a second because we need some water. Isn't that right? There we go. We got some water. No, I'm not going that way. Oh, you can go up there in those little rooms for breeding animals and stuff. I haven't actually done any breeding in there yet. But it's there. And I'm going to put a surprise in it. Possibly if they breed something for me. Oh yes, so I decided when I build a castle, what would you find in the grounds of a castle? Or a manor house? And then I realized dogs of some description. So I got some dogs and they bred me all these babies. Yay. Now one of my dinosaurs died, I was told. It was murdered. And it was my giant snail. Is that it down there? What is that? Oh, that's Ovis, another sheep. Sue. Oh no. It's your fault. Fucking arsehole. Did I just punch that dog? Shouldn't have killed my snail. Bastard. So, I have torches on the wall, as you can see, but they don't actually make it really bright. The best thing to stick around is some pots. See these cooking pots? They're fabulous. Or campfires. If I have any wood, let's see, do I have wood? And I have a campfire. I should have a few. So let's do it. We're going to stick a campfire. Here is good. Yeah, we're going to stick another one. Great, the campfires don't do an awful lot, so you want a pot. A pot can hold 800 wood, so a pot can last forever. Even if you don't use it for cooking, you can just use it. Okay, we're going to go back this way. So there is another entrance, so let's go to that entrance. And then we're going to go upstairs and have a look around. Now I do have a tracker, as you can see. So in order for me to use my tracker, I need to go into third person, take out my tracker. Now I have a tracker and a transponder. Now my sheep has a tracker on it, so I'll never lose it. So that's what I want to do. If we go this way, we should find what I'm looking for. Move it. So here is my other entrance to the castle. The more glamorous entrance that looks out over the bayou. All these posh words. The castle goes on and down and deep and... Yeah, I'll show you the other side. Oh, I can't. So let's go upstairs. First things first. Do you want to see something creepy? So I was playing with somebody online and I pushed them down here. And look at this. Aren't you pretty? My little giant scorpions. Cool. Now you have to do it a few times because sometimes it doesn't stick. I put it on an animal recently and the animal has disappeared, the dinosaur, sadly. It saved me actually. I was this snake bit into the animal, and it poisoned it. And snakes, yeah, snakes make you you're probably wondering what I was doing there when I looked back. See, I'm making sure they're eating. See the little feeding trough over their head. If they're not eating, that's it. But anyhow, snakes make you unconscious, and it made my dinosaur unconscious, and I was running in my bra knickers, as always in this fucking game when you die. Um, you respawn with fucking nothing. You have to start again. Not the whole game, but you have to start again in some shape or form. See, there's lots of hidden places and rooftops and whatnot that lead to different locations. So this house was built with the James Bond theme in as a blueprint. You know the way in James Bond games when you're playing two-player and you run around shooting each other and whatnot. Pretty much, I kind of had that when I was building. I was like, I think I should blah blah blah. Now there really should be some wood there, so we'll have to put some wood in a moment. Well, let's do that now. Let's give myself some wood. So do I use cheats in this game? Yes. Did I always use cheats? No. I have so I have so many animals now that I have to. There's no like there's just no in between. I have so many animals that it takes me too long to feed them and light all the torches inside the castle. You can't eat a transponder nude. Oh my god, like this is fucking you can't cook one. That's just stupid. Like what the fuck? But anyhow, to cut long story short, as I said, you have to it's just light fire. As I said, it takes a very long time to get harvest meat and stuff. Are you following me? Hmm. Oh wow, you just keep getting stronger. That's pretty neat. I don't want you following me. I know you want to follow me. Enable wandering. You can walk around. I'm not going to stop you. Okay, back to basics. No, he must have been going mad there trying to follow me around. We don't need slime from my dead fucking... You don't want to burn that. Gooey slime. What's out here? Um, there's snakes on the roof, but they're okay. They can do what they want. They always do anyway, so there's no point. Is there any more nooks and... Oh no, this is the roof. I love how the trees are grown inside the house. I wanted that terribly, that effect, and I got it. Hello, Spidey. Are you the same Spidey that I was talking to a second ago? I think you are. You can get a generic satellite, I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's go down this way. Was I down here already? What's out here? Nothing. Most of the rooms have beds, wardrobes, and fires. So they do, and most of them should have, but I never got around to doing it as such. But most of them do have wardrobes and stuff. What's out here? No. There's lots of doors to go in and out, you know. Okay, I fell. I never showed you the lake, so let's go and do the lake while we're looking for some animals. So I wanted to build at this waterfall, and I wasn't quite sure if I could do it. And it just didn't work out. And then I said to myself, what if I had a waterfall in a house? Wouldn't that be cool? Like a running water in a house. An indoor swimming pool. That'd be fabulous. Beautiful indoor swimming pool. You know? And I decided that would be a bit silly. Not silly, it'd be amazing if I could pull it off. But it didn't quite work out. So what I done was, I built this area. This beautiful area. Of course I'm hungry, fat bitch is always fucking hungry. You can't scratch yourself when I'm hungry, hungry. I only fucking ate 5 seconds ago. See those? Now you bitch. Those um bugs are very annoying. So they are, those fucking annoying bugs. The dragonflies. If you're anyway injured or sick or whatnot. Oh yeah, my piranhas can't go further than a certain bit. In fact, I have to check while I'm here. Yeah, they have they have enough food, you know, to last them. So that's not too bad. Yeah, grand. But I will have to feed them at some point again. Now it's very hard to break down them doors compared to the other doors. I do prefer the other. I like that door actually, but I do prefer the other door that's a bit more withered and creepy, because that's just how it is. Aha. Hello, Pegasus. Valet. Do we have a little friend in there? We do. Hello, you can't come out. I know you're dying to, but you have to stay in there. I just poked you in the eye. Get in there. Is there any more up here? There is quite a few. I'm not sure that went on you. There you go. If you can't see it, it hasn't worked. Just to let you know. Now, I do have roam turned on so they can walk around, but let's just double check and see. Behavior. Yeah, they're okay. Access inventory. Cool, like these just keep getting higher and higher. These have gone beyond what they should. I will come back to that in a second and make sure it's eaten. Ba 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 ba. I think the feeding trough is above its head. Apparently not, so we have to get a feeding trough for these beautiful creatures. And we stick another one there as well for good measure. So like I said, I use cheats for food and stuff now because I played the game for so long. And I have well over 100 dinosaurs. That's plenty. Yep, feeding trough. Now let's check. Well, he's definitely eaten, so that's the main thing. Is there any more down here? There is. There is. Cool. Well, I was expecting them to wander around and stuff and do stuff, but apparently they don't really do that. And now we're back where we started. So you got to see my whole castle. There's lots of rooms with doors with beds and stuff in them, but I never went into them. So there you go. There is another section of the castle that we never got to see, sadly. And that's pretty much it for now. So I'm gonna make another video. Again, I can boost that ability. That's pretty nice. No, you have one. Amazing. I better check my sheep real quick. I'm not sure what the sheep eats actually. Oh, it eats meat, apparently. I can I can ride on that sheep. But I can't because I'm carrying too much stuff and it's fucking like fucking Big Mama sitting on a chihuahua. Ew, that image. I don't think sheep are fussy. I think they'll eat anything. There is some snakes around in the perimeter of the place. They were on the roof and then I had a like kind of a rooftop terrace and they jumped off and they're just in somewhere stuck in the house. But they're eating because I seen them and they had the feeding trough above their head. They're just in a location that I can't get. Hello, Alpha T. You want to eat me, don't you? You can't eat me. I'm yours. You're my partner in crime. My beautiful T-Rexy. I have to go now, T-Rex. You enjoy yourself and be safe. I have to find that dinosaur that went missing. So yeah, I lost a Spinosaurus, as I said. How do you tame a Spinosaurus and how do you lose one? Some raptors killed me and they're vicious bastards. And when I respawned, because you respawn on a random location, unless you have a bed. If you have beds set up, you can respawn there. But I respawned in a random location and my Spinosaurus ran after the raptors, like, so there was no way of finding him. Yeah, once again, I stole a Spinosaurus's egg. And that was pretty much it. So yeah, I stole it, got chased by it, but it was busy killing something else. It stopped and ended up having a big fight. And I just ran on and I incubated the egg and yeah. Thanks for watching.